What is up, State Lane students? I am Nicole Didier. I am a volunteer in the middle school ministry. Shout out to all my middle school students. I miss you, I love you, and I can't wait to see you again post-quarantine. And to those of you who are in the high school ministry, hello. I'm glad that you could be here. And if I don't know you, I hope to meet you post-quarantine. And those of you who I do know, it's good to connect with you and to be here. Today, I want to talk a little bit about a passage that is one of my favorites, but has been particularly become a favorite of mine over the past couple of years as I started to garden. If any of you might know kind of the direction that I'm going, maybe not, it's John 15 and the vine and the branches passage. And so I'll just read just a couple verses, and I think that there's a lot that we can take from it today. So it's John 15, 1 through 4. This is Jesus speaking. I am the true vine, and my Father is a gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit he prunes, so that it will become even more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. And the reason why I love this so much, and I think that it is so applicable to where we are right now, is that we might be in a season of pruning. For a lot of us, it's so hard to stay at home or to figure out this online school thing. And some of you may be having a virtual graduation this year, and that's really, really tough. And I think that a lot of us are experiencing some pruning right now. And for those of you who have been into gardening, you know this. And some of you who maybe are like, I don't think I could have a green thumb, and so I'm not even gonna try. I was there, all good. But when you think about a plant and it's growing, here, I'll even grab my plants here, grab one of them, a little succulents right here. So you have a plant, right? And you put water in here, and the water helps it to grow, which is so fascinating to me. You put dirt, water, and seeds, and somehow a plant comes up, right? Well, like this one here, you can kind of see there's a little brown right there, right? So a part that's dying. If we continue to allow that plant to be watered, it's gonna pull some of that water towards that dead plant that's not going to thrive anymore. And one of the most helpful things that we can do for plants is to take off the dead stuff and to prune it. Or like a tomato plant that starts to get like the sun poisoning, is you cut it off in hopes that the energy and the nutrients that was being brought, once it's cut off, will then go to the rest of the plant to help it to flourish even more. And I think that's even more pertinent to us, is that there's some things in our life that might need to be pruned right now. Maybe some of us are overfunctioners, that's me, and we need to slow down. And some of us, maybe we've realized, oh, I've spent a little too much time on Netflix, and maybe I should get XYZ done for school, or I should stop procrastinating. And so I'm gonna use quarantine to stop doing that, or do my best to do that. And that's hard, because being pruned doesn't mean it's gonna be an easy process. It doesn't mean that it's going to not hurt, even though it's not physical. There's going to be difficulty along the way. But as Jesus says, if you remain in me, I will remain in you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day and a fantastic rest of your week.